thought of a wee one running around the premises is most exciting. Not that he would be running anytime soon. Not that he would necessarily be a he either. And of course, I would be most thrilled to welcome a she into the world. Although it might be prudent to find out the sex prior to the birth, just in case the pink room needed to be painted over, assuming that's where the wee one would reside. But if proximity poses a problem, then I would happily give up my room to be the new nursery for the baby.
Sorry. You and Jason are having a baby?
I just want to be sure we have the proper security in place before Brenda shows up at Archer Pavilion.
Like I said, my men will have it covered.
A mob detail won't be enough to stop the Balkan. I mean, the guy's already proven he has an unlimited supply of men. You're going to need backup.
Yeah, but I don't want cops anywhere near Archer Pavilion.
Okay, look, I understand that you want this to be over, so do I. But if I take a step back and let you do this alone, I'm afraid that people might get killed.
Is this about protecting Brenda? Or Siobhan?
What really concerns me, Jason? All of Sonny's family is going to be there at the wedding. And I'd hate to see Morgan or Molly take a bullet, just like Michael did, just because they happen to be standing in the wrong spot when a gun battle breaks out.
I don't want to put those kids in danger either.
This is not an indictment on you, okay? I understand. You're doing everything you can. But the only way to keep them truly safe is to call off the wedding. No, I know, it sounds crazy, but by going through with it, Sonny and Brenda are basically spitting in the Balkan's face.
If you know a reason why the wedding shouldn't be held at Archer Pavilion, now would be a good time to tell me.
Look, just think about it. If the Balkan wanted to kill Brenda, he would have done it already. It's not about that. It's about hurting her. It's about making her pay for what happened to his son, and we both know that whatever he's planning next, it's going to be big, and the wedding is the perfect place for him to pull off his revenge. That's why you and I, we need to work together to stop him.
Fine. I'm sure Brenda and Sonny would appreciate the extra security.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spoil the surprise, or to steal Stone Cold's thunder for that matter. I was caught up in the joyous news. You know, for years, I've been trying to mold myself in the image of my master, but given my proclivity for polysyllables and significantly smaller stature, I fell short, as it were. Whereas Stone Cold's progeny would no doubt inherit a multitude of genetic gifts, making the wee one strong and most assuredly silent, which would be helpful for you in those early morning hours when baby...
Please, you need to stop, please. Thank you so much, but you can't do this. I am not having kids. I won't ever have children. I can't get pregnant.
I'm aware of your condition, but significant advancements have been made in the field, and that procedure...
I'm not having the procedure.
So you don't wish to be a mother?
No, just because a woman is capable of having children doesn't mean that she should.
True, but you have nothing to fear. You are kind and gentle, and you wouldn't be raising the kid on your own. I've witnessed with my own eyes how caring of a father figure Stone Cold has been to Michael, and I'm sure he would step up for his own
Yeah,
progeny.
I'm sure he would. I'm sure Jason would be an amazing father. And guess what? I'm sure I would probably be a pretty good mom, too. But our lives are just a little bit too dangerous to bring kids into this world.
Well, even if Stone Cold had never started working for Mr. Sir, that's no guarantee that his kids would be safe. Tragedy can strike anywhere to anyone, regardless of occupation.
Sonali, why are you pushing this? A woman doesn't need to have a child to feel complete. I mean, right, Brenda? You obviously chose not to have kids because it wasn't right for you. It's the same. I'm choosing not to because it's not right for me either. I didn't really have a choice. So. The kids need stability, and I spend most of my life in hotel rooms, eating room service, and, living out of a suitcase. So I just meant I didn't have a choice because of my schedule.
Well, perhaps now that you're marrying Mr. Sir and spending more time in Port Charles, that will change.
Oh, I don't know. Well, Sonny already has 4 children, and his life is really dangerous. Look, I talking about losing a child, I don't think I could ever recover from something like that, so I'm really sorry. I know this must be a painful subject. I shouldn't have walked into your conversation, so...
I want to apologize for my egregious error in judgment.
Don't worry about it. Actually, you know how you can make it up to me? I left some files at work on the desk.
desk. It's for a case I'm working on. Can you get him?
Happy to be of service.
Thank you. I am really sorry for putting you on the spot like that about having kids.
It's fine.
I kind of think maybe you're right, though. I mean, you don't ever really get over the loss of a baby. So I'm sorry.
Hey, we have a major problem.
Well, you know, I got problems of my own.
Siobhan is a traitor.
She's what?
She's working for the Balkan, but Lucky's too infatuated to see it.
Okay, so we know the Balkan's gonna make a move at the wedding. Do we have any reason to think that Siobhan knows where that's taking place?
Well, you know, I wasn't going to say anything about it being the Archer Pavilion until I had security in place, but Lucky came by and made it a point to ask Spinelli the location.
So Spinelli tells Lucky because he knows he's doing security.
Yeah, but if it was about security, why wouldn't he just talk to me?
What are you saying, that Lucky's giving information to Siobhan, who's then passing it on to the Balkan?
I think Lucky has his suspicions, but he's making excuses for Siobhan.
Well, then Lucky's not paying attention because Brenda's gonna be vulnerable now, and all the Balkan needs is an opening, and with Siobhan, he's got it.
What are you doing?
I'm calling Lucky.
Lucky's invested in Siobhan. You think he wants to hear that she's a traitor?
We can't just wait around until Brenda gets killed.
Then we got to prove that she's working Lucky.
We can't wait for more proof. That just gives Siobhan more time to do more damage. Look, I know it's gonna hurt Lucky to hear this, but Brenda's life is at stake.
So what can...
We've been hesitating on this. The Balkan has been 5 steps ahead of us for months. We need a way to stop him. Siobhan is it.
Yeah, but Lucky might not see it that way.
I don't give a crap. Lucky is...
So what, Lucky's what? Collateral damage?
No. Lucky will get over it.
We don't even consider other options?
How can we consider the fact that he likes this girl
Okay,
when
see,
Brenda's
I
life
just
is at
think I think you're too close to this whole Brenda situation. I mean, you're not even being objective. You're not even weighing the consequences or thinking about strategy. So I think you should just step back and let me handle Siobhan.
Somebody help us! Somebody help us! Help! He's getting killed!
Let go! Let go! Let go! Right now! Let go! You stop him! It's over! It's over! It's over! Hey, Michael, stop it right now. I need you to focus. Okay, you got to tell me what happened. Michael, look at me. What happened?
There was a scuffle. And then a woman screaming. Michael, Abby. Hey, Abby. It's Michael.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Is he?
It's over.
Is he?
He's alive.
Don't let Michael get in trouble. Please stop, Brandon.
You take Abby and Michael someplace, maybe the loft, while I handle the situation here.
Oh, no, I should call this in.
Do I need to spell out what happened?
No, I get the picture.
Michael beat that guy. That's Abby's ex-boyfriend. Michael walked in on him trying to rape her, and Michael stopped him.
Okay, all the more reason for me to go.
I didn't call you as a cop. I called you as his brother. Michael needs help, not this pig who almost beat up Abby.
There's no reason for us to cover this up. He did the right thing. There's nothing to run from, okay? He saved Abby. Let him take the credit. Let him have the win. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to...
How bad is it? I mean, obviously...
Brandon didn't. Okay. You pulled him off in time. I just got knocked around. I'm sore. I just want to go home.
We need to get you checked out by a doctor, okay?
No, I don't.
No, Michael and I will take you to GH.
It's not that serious, really. I've been through worse. Believe me. I
I understand that, but we need some paperwork. We need official documentation that showed that Michael acted in your defense.
Look, if Abby's not up to it, if you're not ready to deal with it...
No, Michael,
you won't.
Jason's right. I should go to the hospital. I want to. Okay.
You sure?
Yes, please. Help me out.
Okay, come on.
Oh, oh.
It's okay.
conduct a brief exam, and we'll see where we go from there.
Can I stay with her?
I'll let you know when you can go in.
I'll be okay.
Come on.
I just froze. I don't know how long I stood there while I let that bastard.
You protected Abby.
Yeah, eventually I did. If I would acted sooner, maybe she would. But I couldn't.
Michael. You stopped Brandon. And you saved Abby. You stopped him.
Abby's resting comfortably.
What does that mean? How's she doing?
There's bruising. We documented that for the police. Besides that, and being understandably shaken, she's going to be fine.
Okay, can I go in now?
Sure.
Thanks for taking care of her.
That's why I'm here.
Contact the 6th floor nurses station. Nurse Andrea Chapman, 6th floor nurses station.
I don't even know how to thank you.
Don't. I screwed up.
How can you say that?
If I would have reacted faster, I could have stopped Brandon soon.
Michael, Brandon was out of control. There's no telling what he would have done to me if you hadn't been there.
Hey. So your assailant is in custody. I'm gonna need to take your statement. You used to date this guy.
It was more than that. Brandon and I were in a relationship.
And when did that end?
I walked out on him more than a year. Actually, it was like 2 years ago now. But Brandon found me.
When?
A couple of weeks ago. He just kept showing up wherever I was, alternately begging or demanding that I come back to him.
Is that what happened tonight?
I was on my way to work, and I ran into Michael and Molly. I talked to them for a minute. They walked away. When I turned around, Brandon was there. He dragged me into the alley, and I begged him to stop and just leave me alone. And at first I thought he was going to listen to me. But that's part of my sickness. I'm always trying to make things not as bad as they are. Brandon got aggressive. He got physically aggressive, and when I struggled, he just lost it. And that's when I tried to get away, and then I couldn't, and I just...
Okay, just take your time.
I begged Brandon to stop, but I could tell he wasn't hearing me. He threw me over this barrel, and then he just held me there, and he started ripping off my clothes, and then...
Did Brandon rape you?
No. Michael pulled him off before he could.
Michael, what? Michael. Look, I know you wanted to take Abby home. That was actually my first instinct too, but Dante's right, it's better this way. Everything doesn't always have to be covered up. We got Abby's statement, there's physical evidence. You're an eyewitness. Dante came on the scene soon after that. There's a really good chance this guy's gonna be prosecuted. And Abby's gonna be okay. Thanks to you.
What if Abby's lying? What if the freak raped her and she just can't say it?
Why would you think Abby would lie about being raped?
If you don't...
If you don't say it, the word, you think you can convince yourself that it never happened. That night, in prison, the cell doors were supposed to be locked down for the night. And I looked up and Carter was standing there on the open door. And I called for help. But no one would come. And then he came at me with this look in his eyes. And I knew I was trapped and I tried, Jason. I fought as hard as I could. But he kept hitting me and hitting me until I couldn't fight back anymore. And Carter was a lot stronger than me back then, so he forced me over the table